Hello and welcome back to Biblical Motherhood. Today, for our little, motherhood devotional, I'd like to read from Lamentations 1:16 through 22. And then I will also share a verse from Proverbs 8, and it's verse 36. So here. For the Lamentations 1:16. For these things I weep. Mine eye runneth down with water, because the Comforter that should relieve my soul is far from me. My children are desolate, because the enemy prevailed. Zion spreadeth forth her hands, and there is none to comfort her. The Lord has commanded concerning Jacob that his adversaries should round about him. Jerusalem is as a menstruous woman among them. The Lord is righteous, for I have rebelled against his commandment. Hear, I pray you, all people, and behold my sorrow. My virgins and my young men are gone into captivity. I called for my lovers, but they deceived me. My priests and my elders gave up the ghost in the city, while they sought their meat to relieve their souls. Behold, O Lord, for I am in distress. My bowels are troubled, mine heart is troubled within me. My heart is turned within me, for I have grievously rebelled. A broadsword beraveth. At home there is as death. They have heard that I sigh. There is none to comfort me. All mine enemies have heard of my trouble. They are glad that thou hast done it. Thou wilt bring the day that thou hast called, and they shall be like unto me. Let all their wickedness come before thee, and do unto them as thou hast done unto me, for all my transgressions. For my sighs are many, and my heart is faint. So here in Lamentations, Israel again judgment is come upon them for walking away from God and for choosing to seek after worldly possessions and worldly things over their God and putting those things as their priority and not God. And here the writer of Lamentation knows that this is their judgment time. He knows that it's a difficult time. It's a time, obviously, of oppression and of death. But he also knows, because we serve a loving God, a God who is merciful, obviously, who is also a God who judges wrong, because he knows those things of our God. He ends this part in saying that all these things that the wicked is doing to Israel will eventually come back on them, on the wicked. And he just keeps his trust in the Lord in spite of the circumstances, in spite of all the death he's seeing, in spite of all the oppression and all the poverty that he's seeing. He keeps trusting in God. And just to end this with Proverbs 8:36, it says here, but he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. So let's do the best that we can to seek after God and to live as righteously as imperfect humans can. and to love the Lord and to trust in Him, especially during these difficult times in our nation. And so thank you for spending about 5 minutes with me. And God bless you, and take care.